Good morning, everybody. Our last paper. And Saptala, what were you feeling when you are writing this paper? You feel like you know the paper, familiar with everything. Did you feel like that you were writing something that you already know? When you're reading question, you would feel like, question are you getting that feeling? That is what I'm expecting from you. Rusiru. But I want you, Rusiru. 3 weeks is a huge, not little. You can do like hell. Only thing depends on you how much energy you have. So that I'm just saying that like the dark chocolate, or a parippu and fish and stuff. Just go with those. Like don't go with like a lot of carbohydrates. You don't want like product one. And even the snacks dan ko deep fry kala chicken hari mono hari medasala ira hada ikanna ko midari. Other than that, they are providing you everything. In I give them up. නේද අම්මා තාත්තා මේ දවස්වල ඕගොල්ලන් නිකන් ඔලුවට නේද ඉන්නේ. මොකද්ද කියන්නේ කියන්න ඕනේ අම්මේ කියනකොට බත් කටේ. අම්මේ බඩගිනි කියන්න ඕනේ. අම්මේ බයන්න කියනකොට කවදා ඉවරයි. That's the දරු දුක. Okay, let's start. Question number 1. This is the first time I'm doing this paper, so maybe there are like printing errors and stuff. Just let me know then if something goes wrong, okay? Question number 1, answer 3. 2, answer 2. 3, answer 1. 4, answer 5. 5, answer 4. 6, answer 4. 7, there are 2 answers. 3 and 5. 8, answer 4. 9, answer 2, 10, answer 5, 11, answer 5, 12, answer 3, 13, answer 3, 14, answer 2, 15, answer 2, 16, answer 4, 17, answer 2, 18, answer 1, 19, 5, 20, 2, 21, 3, 22, 3, 23, 2, 24, 1, 25, 5, 26, 5, 27, 1, 28, 5, 29, 2, 30, 3, 31, 5, 32, 5, 33, 2, 34, 1, 35, 5, 36, 3, 37, 5, 38, 4, 39, 4, 40, 5, 41, 2, 42, 4, 43, 1, 44, 1, 45, 2, 46, 1, 47, 4, 48, 3, 49, 2 and 3. 49, 2 answers, 2 and 3. 50, answer 3. බලන්න සෙට් එක බලලා සංචය කරගන්න. නැත්නම් අපිට වෙන හරි ෂෝට්ස් එකක්. සර්කිට් එක කරවන්න. බලලා මට කියන්න. ගේන්න ඕනේ කලින්. Okay, how many correct, incorrect? Let's write that because this cannot be changed like this. Like finally. Good. Right. Let's discuss. Saranya? Good. Afra? කියන්න පානේ. සත්තර? Wow. Anak? Is Rusul? Huh? Residu? Amaya. Ready? Oh, good. You guys have improved. Okay, see, nobody's having less than 30. So the promising lowest result is C pass. And about 37. This is what I'm saying. This is not to be optimistic, but these are the evidence. If you get about 36 or 37, that is this definite A pass if you done the second paper well. Because I'm not giving the priority to first paper or second paper, I'm giving the priority exactly the same way for both. Almost all of you, I think you guys have the same feeling, saying hard to get marks for the first paper, but getting marks for the second paper is easier because you can write everything. Then out of that, they can filter the keywords and they can give marks. But for the first paper, you don't have such privilege. Understood? So if you are above 36 or 37, reaching A pass is really, really promising. But I want you guys to go through this starting from, let's say, 2012. If you have enough time, 2012 onwards, like 3 times each and every single paper, MCQ structured essay. Have you made that little table like I asked you guys to do that table like, let's say 2019, I'm done first time, second time, third time, then 2020, first time, second time, 2021, still the first time, I'm still doing second time and third time. Then you are putting this tick. If you finish all these MCQ structured essay and essay, make sure, because you have enough time, I guess, only issue going with this biology memorizing, I guess, that's again, every day you have to do that. Until the exam date, just do that, have the confidence that you can do this. Sometimes you may feel like biology is forgetting, but that's not forgetting. When it comes to the exam, everything like a very beautiful flow, usually it comes. Very rarely a student is saying you have forgotten biology during the exam. It's not you are forgetting, it's little nervous, that's all, okay? So you all are promising, and Siru, I want to discuss with you why you are stagnant in 30, like you have to improve that, okay? Time is enough. I guess you have to choose the correct theory parts which you're supposed to go through. If you are still having issues with 41 to 50, that's definitely theory. That's just improve yourself. Let's say you are doing bad with 31 to 40, then start from 2000, that very early paper, then do all those 10 questions of all the papers. Whatever the missing parts, then go through the theory and get that. If the 41 to 50 is harder, just go through that, all those questions starting from 2002 onwards. How many questions then? More than, like, I don't know, that questions. Then what you can do is, when you are doing those questions, whenever you feel like that a missing part is there, go through the theory and get that. That is the way now you can improve. Understood? And are you having this little idea or the little guessings what kind of questions would come to your exam? Saptala. Why not? You have the format. And you know the very couple of questions are coming from question unit 1 and 2 and so on. Then structured essay coming from like this, essay coming like this, and then again you have that, Donnie, in your mind. You have that, like what kind of questions they would answer your exam, because that's why when you see the paper, that you will feel like, this is like very familiar to the old one. This is not like a new one. We already did that kind of questions. That is your guessings in your mind. So don't worry about that. I'm not going to give you guys these are the guessings. It's no point of doing that because it's in your mind already. I can say when bonding link hybridization do you want me to say that? Can I say this is the molecule they're going to give you? I never can say that. Nobody can say that. Only Professor Dharnekala knows that. Even when I talk to him, he is really, really alert to refrain from talking anything about the paper. Seriously, do you believe that? So when it comes to paper, he's like so like silent and he's not giving any sort of hint with that. I have tried. It's supposed to be so. But anyway, you guys know that those are coming. Like, this is the chemical equilibrium distribution, that everything comes. That you guys know that. Why you guys don't want those like hints. Hints need, like, if you are really weak, let's say that you are not doing well, then I would say, you need to hold hybridization again. So you guys don't want such like the guidance, I guess. Okay, so let's move on. Maybe our time wouldn't be enough. I would then continue later. Then I would send you the rest of these answers if you do not have enough time. Okay. Question number 1. What if we go like this? You can ask me questions if you have any question. Otherwise, we can just go with the answer. If you have any issue, you can ask me because yesterday you did the paper. You have that full knowledge with you. I mean, the memory of the questions. Could you get the answer number 3? Anybody miss this? Anuk? Okay. Then question number 2. Okay, so the highest and lowest, I have just written that energy is proportional to frequency. So the longest line and the shortest line. Question number 2, answer 2. Just disturb me. Whenever you feel like your answer is wrong, just disturb me because it's already 9:10 now. This is the, because the cation is common. Question number 3, answer 1. This is the radius and then the polarization power. Polarization power. Anion common, charge of it common, cation charge is common. Downwards, the group cation radius increases, polarization power decreases, polar nature decreases, ionic nature increases, decompression temperature increases. That's for structured essay. Answering structured essay. Question number 4, answer 5. Why, Rusiru? Correct. Incorrect. Which one? The electron pair geometries. Oh, they're asking electron pair geometries. So you got shapes. Seesaw, tetrahedral, octahedral. Why is that? Are you okay now? See, this is 4 Vesper pairs and there are no lone pairs. So that's tetrahedral. Not seesaw. Understood? Rusiru, could you two move here, please? Could you get to, so she can guide you? No, he's going to get here. So are you okay with sitting with boys, I guess? No, she's Muslim sometimes. I have this Asha, she's from 25, really friendly. Colombo Devi. She's always like, whenever I'm asking, she's really talented. She's planning for island ranking. Again, she's Muslim. Okay, just check him, okay? Whenever like he's having issues, just check him. Discuss with him. Are you okay now, Baba? Okay, question number 5. Answer 4. Disturb me if you are wrong. If you are having any issue, disturb me. Check him, okay? Only when he is having issues, Baba. Question number 6. Okay, so you had to write the equations. Then I was going with, this is solubility A, B, and C. Then you are coming to 4a to the power 3, b squared and c squared, and this one d, okay, 4d to the power 3. Answer 4. Why they were given this question? Because this time, usually they are giving 3, or so far they have given only 3 compounds. This time they have given 4 compounds. They have given this question to waste your time, to kill your time. Because getting the answer is really easier, but you have to do all these working out. It's not necessary you are writing these lines. Not necessary. Then only you are not writing these as well. Just see 1 and 2. Okay, then you're supposed to know that's 4a to the power 3. You have only 2, then just a b squared. Only 2, just a c squared. Only again 3, then again 4d to the power 3. You can start from there, saving your time. Question number 6, answer 4. Question number 7. I'm so glad all your this achievement. Okay. Question number 7, incorrect. Ionic radii of isoelectronic monoatomic ions decreases when nuclear charge increases. You guys know positive mean size is decreasing. If there is something that I want to explain, I will show that. Okay. Larger size is highly negative, smaller size is highly positive. Helium is the smallest, yeah, it's in the top to bottom, size is increasing, then left to right, size is decreasing. So this is supposed to be the smallest one. The radius of sodium plus is larger than the atomic radius of lithium. For that, I guess I have to show this one. If you go with this, so sodium plus is going to the same row, see, the same row. So, as neon. So now this size is same as the neon size. If you go with the second period, neon is supposed to have the smaller size. Along a period, radius is decreasing. So that is wrong. Then number 4, Kf shows the greatest ionic character out of these 3. You can just compare them, Ki, Kf, comparing I and F. Then again, these 2, iodine is common so that you are comparing lithium and potassium. So the highest goes to Kf, and this is the increasing order. And then the 5th one, not the xenon, but you have the radon. So it's supposed to have the highest one, okay, not the xenon. So there are 2 answers. Question number 7, answer 3 and 5. Increasing order of electronegativity, you have to go with, like, first one is the hybridization. If it is same, then the charge of the central atom. If it is identical, then the oxidation number of the central atom. If all 3 are same, then the surrounding atoms. Okay, then if you go with these 4, these are the hybridization, but these 2 are same charge, same oxidation number. Then you have to go with the surrounding atoms. So the fluorine has more electronegativity. So that's supposed to be greater than. That's how we are getting answer 4. Thank you, Dhoni. Just support him. Okay, so we can go a little faster. Okay, then question number 9, answer propagation step. Answer 2. Anybody else? Okay, Baba. Okay. Yeah, you guys are in very good shape now. I'm not, it's not, I'm not worrying about Rusiru. If you want, we can fix a time. You can, anybody, any of you, if you want to discuss anything with me, because from today on, Thursday morning, I'm free. So you guys can make an appointment and get here. We can discuss anything you guys want. Even if you feel like when me theory parts එක මට ඔළුව හරියට නැහැ චුට්ටක් අල්ලව discuss කරගන්න පුළුවන්. If she explaining me, I would understand better. You guys can get here and discuss with me, okay? Anything with chemistry. Because you guys are my big boss now. I am not, I am your assistant. Okay, see all these 3 reactions. These are the slow. Then why I am worried about, I don't worry about any of these. And all the time you have one A2. See, A2. So all these, for all these 3 are, I can go with K, A2 to the power 1. Clear that. So question number 10, answer 5. Good. Good. Thermal decomposition, just a normal theory. Answer 5. Anybody else? Any answer? Any other answer? If you remember, if you add 12.5, and since this is the V sodium hydroxide 25, this 12.5 is the half equivalence point. At half equivalence point, you have same amount of salt and same amount of you are sodium hydroxide, sorry, you are adding, initially you have the acid in the medium. Is that clear? So when you write the Henderson equation, you are cancelling off these two. You are cancelling off these two. Is it same? Then pH and pK is equal. Directly theory. Do you want me to explain anything else? So the exact answer is at point B, the concentration of H plus and OH minus in the titration mixture are equal. Yeah, point B is the equivalence point. That is the wrong one because we are using a weak acid and strong base. Then the pH supposed to be, sorry, OH minus supposed to be greater. Understood? Anybody else got any other answer? Okay, who didn't get answer 3? What is your answer? At point C, the pH of the titration mixture is lower than the pH of the sodium hydroxide solution used. Okay, Akra, why that is wrong? That is correct. Because even a very little amount of H plus supposed to be there. Because even the weak acid, we were using the weak acid. Understood? Lower than the pH of the sodium hydroxide solution used. And also, Dhoni, sodium hydroxide is pure sodium hydroxide. Now we are diluting it. Understood? So there are a couple of reasons to get that. Yeah. Okay, so that question number 12, answer 3. Question number 13. Anybody done wrong on this one? Third one? Raise your hand if this is wrong. Another, I guess wrong. Correct. He was just looking at it. Everybody is correct? Good. You guys are good. Okay, then the 14th one. That's again, there is nothing to explain. Nothing to explain. 14th one, answer 1. Clear? Sorry, answer 2. Anybody? Correct. 15. You can go with this, finding this. Either you can go with these 2 different methods, but this way finding the number of moles and go with this molar fraction. Simplify. Knowing the total pressure, you can need the P helium. 5 P divided by 6. Question number 15. Correct, everybody? Milo බොන්නේ නැති අය ඉන්නවද? දෙන්නෙක් ඉන්නවා. එහෙනම් මොන හරි කියනවාද? Vanilla something or chocolate something? Vanilla. Anuk? Vanilla. Everybody else? Milo is okay. කැමතිලා කියන්නේ? මංජුලා කියන්නේ නේද? 10:30 11 වගේ පාරේ 12යි ඉවර වෙනකන්. Okay, question number, that's 15. Then question number 16. That is 16. See this one, they were even showing this one on their resource book. Do you remember that when you're adding something new, what's going to happen here? Immediately after addition. So once you add, you're adding I2. So to remove that I2, reaction is going to forward. Reverse reaction is not changing. 16 answer 4. Good. You guys are giving me this relief of question number 17. to reduce that acidic condition. So the conjugate base is reacting with H2O plus, so H2O plus. So the answer is 2. Professor, what is it? Just blame her, then show the answer. Explain. Baba, HCl is okay, but it's fully dissociating. What's the point of that? Neither. You are not getting any benefit from that. This acetic is weakly dissociating. That's why this is now inside this. It's not coming out. Understood? Professor, why? Okay, so they were given these bond energies, breaking and making. If you get this delta H reaction, that is minus 170. So you're supposed to show only these are negative. So the X, this is a Sinhala one. Exothermic. This time I did everything for English paper, Sinhala paper separate. So this is exothermic. So you have only this and this exo. And this is 190. Am I darling? Correct? Wow. 19 to get that. First one divided by 4, second one divided by 2, subtraction, third one divided by 4, addition. So you're going to get the reaction. Do the same thing for values, then you're going to get 19 answer 5. Anybody not got that? What happened? It's that easy, Baba. What was your answer? You couldn't get it, I guess. Are you okay now? You didn't understand the question? Ah, okay. So you left to do this later. That is question number 19. 20, answer 2. Raise your hand if not correct. Or ask me question. Afra, you can kill her now. Saranya. What went wrong? What is your answer? Huh? Third one. Undergoes self-condensation in the presence of sodium hydroxide. Oh, where is alpha hydrogen? Which one is the alpha hydrogen? This, did you think this is the alpha hydrogen? Seriously? Definitely I'm going to kill you. Sudadoni, how come being that mindless? Be really, really mindful. See? Understood? Okay, that's again first equation. See how easy these equations are. First equation, second equation multiplied 2. If you add the first equation to that, then you are getting this value, and that is greater than, less than 1. Then reaction is going to forward. 21, answer 3. Minadi, this one wrong? Why? You didn't understand the question. Okay, whatever it is, they are asking the, whatever the correct thing you're asking. And then they are giving this little thingy. How do you know which one is correct? To that, we should know this K value. So then we have to calculate that K. Only after calculating this K, we can get this one. Knowing the K, analyzing the K, whether it's greater than or less than 1, then we know the reaction is going to forward and backward. So I guess you didn't calculate this one because you didn't understand the question. Are you okay now? Carboxylic acid incorrect is asking. Carboxylic acid reacts with aqueous sodium hydroxide, which is evolving. That is so not true. If you want me to anything to explain, so you don't have carbon dioxide. Like it's supposed to be sodium carbonate or bicarbonate, not from sodium hydroxide. It is giving carbon dioxide. Anything else you want me to explain? Any of these 1, 2, 4, 5 answers? And question number 23. Above reaction occurs to complete thermally insulated closed container. Correct regarding number 1, the temperature of the content in the container. Forward reaction is endothermic, so the reaction is decreasing. It's absorbing temperature from the environment. And all are gases. So 3 mole is going to 2 moles. So the entropy is increasing. So that's supposed to be positive. 23, answer to 24. Answer 1. Who did this wrong? Incorrect. Janaga? Correct. Okay, I shouldn't ask. You guys have to tell me if anything is wrong, okay? I'm moving to question number 25. Okay, you can go with this activation energy is decreasing, but this is showing that this proper alternative path, they are just saying that. So the best answer is supposed to be the 5th part. That's, being nervous and being, not the nervous, being hasty. Overconfidence can kill you. Understood? Okay, even if you feel like the question answer is exactly correct, very, very simple, you have to go with all the other 4, like when they are having these descriptions. You went with all 4? Palladium powder decreases the activation energy of the reaction. That's true. But this is more true. Got it? What is your explanation? Then you were thinking, why would I change my time? They do that all the time. Sometimes they are making the answer first and or second, but all the time they are a little trickier. They are making this kind of like the very first answers are like very getting closer to the real answer, but that's not the real answer. But then they are playing tricks on you. It's not exactly they are checking only your knowledge. So the logical, critical, remember these 2 words from the beginning I'm using. Be logical. How come they are making your chemistry life that easier? That's impossible. The number of moles. Okay, if you calculate these oxidation numbers, -3, -1 goes to +4, -3 to -1 to +4, -1, then 0, +1, +2, +3, +4. So 5 electrons. Same way, -3 to +4, 7 electrons. So 12 electrons per mole. Who got this wrong? You did? Why? Just you were not thinking you can get the answer this way. 27, answer 1. See, since I have improved you guys very well, I can go like this. Otherwise, like if you were not working enough, see, that's why I'm saying you guys are really, really good. Then students were sometimes they are saying explanation එක තේරෙන්නේ නැහැ expression එකේ මුකුත් නැහැ so on. That's true. That's really true. I'm not explaining anything because you guys have the knowledge. As a one single group, you are in a very good position now. See, have the confidence. Anybody who done this wrong? If you need any, what is your answer? Huh? Hydrogen has C double bond. Okay, Afra, why the fourth one is wrong? Okay, first I'm making this triple one. Oh, OH is already here. In case if hydrogen is joining, hydrogen has to join here, I guess. What is wrong with this one? I thought you would go to this one. I have given that explanation according to Markovnikov's rule. This carbon gets, yeah. Tony, see, from this side, you're going to get this inductive effect. So this bond is polarizing towards this direction. So hydrogen is joining here. Negative one is joining onto this carbon. Understood? Because from this side, both directions, you are getting this inductive effect. So this carbon is more stable as C+. For the third one, if you need to make so from the triple bond, you are adding the H2S if you are coming to here. Hydrogen is supposed to go to where hydrogen is high. That's to this carbon, not to this. Sorry, to this carbon. If you start from the beginning. Understood? The green one. Understood? That was that one I was showing. Here again, hydrogen is supposed to go to this carbon. Okay, 27. Moving to 28. 28. Anode cathode you can go with, write this equation. Answer 5. 28, answer 5. Those are direct answers. Then 29. Only thing is you have to go with this limiting factor. So the limiting factor is Cl2. Cl2 is the limiting factor. So then all CO2 is reacting to give half of that, 1.5 multiplied with 190. So that's answer 2. 29, answer 2. Anybody else? Correct. 30. Oh, that's 2.51 and 1. Volume is 1. So I'm just going to go with these units because this is MCQs. Oh, I had to write this line here. Then write the QCs, and these are the two values. Now the QC is greater, so that, QC is less to make it increase. So the reaction will proceed forward until QC to increase. Clear that? So the question number 30, answer 4. Question number 31. Activation energy not changing. Temperature produced formed from even collision reactant molecules. It has to go with all these three collisions, orientation and activation energy. At high temperature, fraction of collisions having energy greater than the activation energy is increasing. So the red one is, this is, in the red one, this part is greater. So 31 only D correct, answer 5. Anybody? This is wrong. Wrong answer. Am I correct? Good. You guys are good. I'm really glad that I have taught you guys. Okay, you guys are doing really good now. Of the following, alkane can give 3 ethyl hexane. All are alkynes. Equal skeleton position 3 is CH3 CH2 group. So A, C, and D. CH2 CH3 is away from that this orange color carbon of this one. That's why it's not coming. Is this correct, everybody? And correct. Okay. Question number 33. Which of the following statement is correct? Boiling point of a liquid decreases when the pressure is increasing. Boiling point of a liquid increases. When the external pressure is high, we have to boil to a higher temperature to make the external pressure equal to internal pressure. So A incorrect, B correct together. Mount Everest is pressure low. So the boils the temperature less than 100. That's true. Water cannot be, inside, even inside the closed system, inside the closed system, we are always going with this liquid vapor equilibrium. So that is incorrect. So 33, BC correct answer. Question number 34. True with regarding P block. This one. 34. Have you guys come across with this reaction earlier? Is it in my note? Yeah, is it there? But I got little time to find that because the very first time they were added this one for question. Yeah. So the question number 34, whatever the given conditions, only A, B are correct. Anything that, any wrong answer? 34? Which one? Excess ammonia, darling. Excess ammonia. You may have forgotten reactions. Understood. There are 3 reactions for ammonia. I have written all 3. C, only your correct answer is C. Afra, what is the advice you are giving to her? When you feel like something is wrong, something is right, only put the cross to that is wrong, then get other answers as right. Because she see all correct answers she has gotten wrong. So whatever you think, do the inverse of that. Come on, Dhoni. Are you okay now? Just the memory. Nucleophilic substitution. Correct regarding the reaction of alcohol. This is little weird. I know that usually we say the leaving group is OH minus gets away, bromine joins. But here, if you think about the real situation, OH minus doesn't leave, water is leaving. Understood? So that A is incorrect. Only B correct. Anything you want me to explain with this? Yeah, it's wrong. The A is wrong. You got it's correct. Yeah, that's little weird this time. Like they are always like one gets away, one joins, so that is we call the substitution. But still, they were getting that it's supposed to be H2O, not OH minus. Keep that in your mind. Just go through the mechanism and think about those like when you are doing that. Question number 36. CD correct. Answer 3. Good. Good. 37. What is correct statements? How do you get N2O from phosphate fertilizers? That's weird. That's wrong. Correct. You did it wrong. You got that answer as correct. Okay. What is your answer? You can use the mini district too. When you feel like something is wrong, just put ticks on that. That answer correct. Let's see. Respiration of farm animals. Okay, Dhoni. Yeah, that's true. This part is true, but usually what makes this acid rains? Only this acidic like SO2, NO2, that these are really acidic gases and acidic like, the hydrated like nitric and sulfuric. Understood? That is the reason. They were distorting your, your knowledge. Fossil fuel burning contributes these are not CH4. That's again, yeah. Burning of biofuel does not contribute to the increasing of CO2. That's true. Plants absorb CO2. We consider that is regenerating and reversible. And so they are taking this, not making like environmental pollution. 37 answer, only D correct. Okay, then 38. Correct regarding reaction. A, D correct answer for? Itimbaba. We are just talking about whether it's appearing or not how much is there. It's solid we are adding. Yeah, let's say it is in equilibrium. So the equilibrium condition is not constant. So to make sure that it is in equilibrium, we are always saying that a little part is staying down there. Why this little part become big part? Who cares that? Still, this concentration is constant, cannot change. Understood? Only the appearance is important. Do you want anything to add to that? It's, yeah. It is precipitating. Oh, see the beautiful point. It's once it's saturated, even if you add more, that part is precipitating. I have written like existing of solid is enough, not how much, but already since it's saturated. Okay. So question number 39. Biodiesel, trans-esterification, glycerol byproduct, sodium hydroxide is using as catalyst. Free fatty acids is saponification is no good. It is making soap unfavorable. It is not favorable, it's unfavorable. Activity of the catalyst is decreased due to the formation of soap. Yeah, that's why this is unfavorable, having these free fatty acids. A, D correct. Question number 39, answer 4. Saptara, how come you have forgotten part D of 38? Mama, matama banagannawa and what else I would do? Any other mistakes because you guys have that's what I'm saying. You have perfect complete knowledge. Question number 40. Could you get any other answer for this question number 40? Other all are correct. I have not written the answer there. Answer 5. A, B, C, D correct. Answer 5. Anything with question number 40? Any question? Afra? 41. Yeah. Nitrogen gases? Fossil fuels? Nitrogen oxides? Okay. H2S reducing oxidizing both. Oxidation numbers are true. Oxidizers with respect to hydrogen, not with respect to sulfur. So you cannot talk about this variation of only sulfur. So no explanation, answer 2. 41, answer 2. 42, answer 4. Nothing to explain in that. Very easy. 42. 43, under certain condition, pressure of a real sample be lower than that predicted by ideal. Yeah, that's because intermolecular interactions, so less collisions, so the less pressure. That is the explanation. Answer 1. Electronegativity is that depends on the half stability. That is the explanation. Answer 1. Answer 2. Hydrolysis is not electrophilic, so answer is 2. 45. Anybody? You can ask me questions once we've done 50 questions, but Afra going to answer you. I think she has better understanding than me. I didn't refer this one recently. Okay, for 46, in an electrochemical cell, electrodes having the lower reduction potential acts as the anode, and highly negative mean lower, more negative mean lower. Easily reduce electrons compared to low reduction potential. That is the explanation. That's why it is acting as the anode. 46, answer 1. 47, in the production of nitric acid or swirl, NO, react with O2. Temperature is supposed to be lower, up to from 800 to 150. High temperature not favorable reactions with negative entropy changes. 3 molecules to 2 molecules, so the entropy is negative here. That's true. This is delta H is so that 2 delta G to be negative. Since this is positive, delta it's supposed to be negative. So not favorable. Play that. Answer 4. 48. First statement correct. The solubility of a solute in different solvents changes by the same amount with temperature. Not the same amount, their interactions are different, so their solubilities are different. by providing same temperature, you cannot dissolve two different compounds the same way. Answer 3, 48 answer 3, 49. Sulfuric acid, yeah, several steps. Complete conversion of SO2 gas to SO3 gas in the single step is not spontaneous under the conditions used in sulfuric acid production. Yeah, maybe that's why it is going through several steps, and we are giving this B2O5 catalyst as well. So maybe this is correct. If it is incorrect, what is the reason for that? Even we can say it's but this is again, the reaction is reversible. So then again, reversible reaction may be reaching to its normal like forward direction. Maybe it's then spontaneous. We cannot say it's non-spontaneous. Whatever the reasons, they were taken this as right and wrong. 49 maybe answer 2 or 3. After I want to explanation for this one, the second step. Yeah, if the second statement is wrong, because since it's reversible, this is not going to complete conversion. Reaction is not completing. That's reversible. It's not a complete forward reaction. So saying it's complete conversion is wrong there. Understood? That is the part it's wrong. Complete conversion part. Okay, whatever the reason, they have taken these two answers. 50th one, HFC, hydrofluorocarbon, does not contribute to ozone layer depletion in the upper atmosphere. They are not generating chlorine radicals, so it's no harm. HFC is quickly destroying upper atmosphere by breaking CF, because they are breaking at low atmosphere with weaker CH bonds. If you have HFC, CH bonds are there, so they are not reaching upper atmosphere. Usually we are not talking about that. Maybe if they can reach, that's true, but usually what happens is they are at lower atmosphere, they are breaking these bonds. So the second statement is not exactly correct. 50th one, answer 3. Okay, any question? Any question number that you want me to explain? After I explain. Then this happens. Come on, Donnie. Anything? Sapradari? Whatever the mistakes you've done, you know why you done those. So that how you're going to improve yourself, because you have the knowledge, but still you are doing mistakes. What is the explanation for her? How she can improve herself? Because she know all the mistakes she has done. I think it's same for everybody. You are doing mistakes. Once you've done the mistake, then you know I did a mistake. I want you guys to go through these papers continuously. Okay, until you get to the exam, continuously. In the meantime, when you feel like some parts are missing or something, then you can go with this theory again. Okay, moving to structured essay. +2 not acceptable. So the second one. Isoelectronic. So this K plus is the fourth period. Okay, fourth period means one extra energy level, but K plus isoelectronic less charge, supposed to be the higher. Again, cationic radius and charge. Second ionization energy lowers always go to the second group. Out of these, more electronegative is carbon. So the hydrogen bonds are same for everybody. Then we have to move on to the London forces. So then we are moving to the molar masses. Anybody done anything wrong of this little part? This correct? Bromine electronegativity is the least, taking to the middle. So the shape tetrahedral and it's +7. And whenever there is this plus charge on oxygen, make it unstable, but still the charge distribution of these are high. So the charge distribution is also high, so that you can just say them less stable. It's not that stable. You can draw these many structures. Whatever the structure you have drawn, because I'm not checking, what you're supposed to do is check the formal charge and octet rule. If formal charge and octet rule are okay, then you can go with that structure, formal charge and octet rule. See, whatever the structures they have given, you always have to write the stable or unstable. Okay, there are no like given stable structures. Whatever you are drawing are not stable. Whatever the plus charge on oxygen, then unstable. If no plus charge, then less stable. Okay, this little part. See, this is like you can make this kind of questions now easily. Always like very predicting. Okay, if anything is wrong, talk to me. Either you can show this way or you can write this, but I recommend both. Even if you have shown this, you have to write this. This is true, 3 marks for that. 10 electrons around 3 marks. Belong to second period 2 marks. Cannot keep 1 mark, extended of that 1 mark. And then Just go with the hybridization. Then you are going with these two, +1 and 0. So this is the increasing order then. So 2 marks, 2 marks. They are not expecting you to write these two. They don't want you to write this one and this one, because these two you're supposed to compare because both have SP2. And then false 3 marks, showing the increasing order 1 mark. S character percentage increasing, electronegativity increases 1 mark. Positive charge increases, electronegativity increases 1 mark. Okay, question number 2. Afra, what is the exact reason? What is the answer? Why it is exactly lithium? Less than 20 means it's supposed to be about 20, 1 to 19, because there are no any other. But still, if you can write calcium here, only they are reducing 2 marks for that. Understood? Anybody got calcium? Lithium? Everybody? Is that the reason that you have gotten lithium? Which water thingy? Oh, calcium water, but still calcium reacting with water. It's not beryllium and magnesium. Yeah, even for me, I had the little idea like we cannot get calcium because this is less than 20. Then it's supposed to stop from 90. Anyway, so the rest of the answers you can get. Anything that you want me to explain in here? Check your answers. If something is wrong, then I'll explain. And also I have gone with this little, like, this summarization of this session as well. If you want anything me to explain. If a group goes like this, it simply means you are really success. If you listen these recordings of these, whoever does, they are like explaining each and every single point, wasting your time, taking like 5 hours, 6 hours. Okay. And this one, Saranya, you all, second choice students, I'm asking. Did you guys do this sodium borate one? That's little we didn't do, like borax test and everything is out of syllabus. So they were not like, they were awarding these marks for everybody. Because that's something we don't know. Others are correct. Anything that you couldn't go with these answers? Anybody? Correct? Everybody? Wow. As a one whole group, I guess, for now, because I'm waiting for 25, 20, 26 is, I guess, really promising. Because that was the first group directly from government students, directly from O-level advanced level, they moved to A-level advanced level English medium. All the time, all these, whoever doing this advanced level English medium in government schools, they are moving back to Sinhala medium because they were not happy with tuition. But this time, like more than, I think 35, about 35 students are in my English medium class. Yeah, so, but this group is, I really like this group. You guys are doing really good. And this, again, no marks for these two because coming with this R, sodium borate, correct? Only this reaction is expected. Aluminium hydroxide doesn't have this. Yeah, sorry, I have not written that. Again, this precipitation is supposed to be there. Oh, that's the Sinhala one. Sorry. This is the English one. I first did the English one, then I copied from English one to Sinhala one. See, when I'm copying, always that there are mistakes. When I'm doing the first time, there are no mistakes because I know, like, I'm doing thinking. The second one, I'm not thinking, I'm just copying. Then you are doing a lot of mistakes. Okay, so just whatever this connection is, PV. See how easy this question. Unbelievably easy. I feel like this is for like kindergarten students asking to draw this teeth the most. Seriously, I was thinking what the hell they made this kind of easy question for students. Anything that you want me to explain here? Even this one, see, I told you guys, they are now directly giving you parts from this theory note. And those parts are extremely easier. I'm going to keep it hammer them sit there on it. Yes, darling. Because here they were not given marks for this part because this part is not, R is not defining. You cannot define the R. You don't know what is the R. Then that's unfair if you give marks for students for that part. So are you guys okay up to here? Or otherwise you can go with D equals, P equals D RT over M, then R constant. So that T constant, then P constant, then D is proportional to. See, this has become constant at this point. That point is exactly in between 400 and 600. So that is the 500. Okay, at 500 it is, so that is at 500. Now it is become constant. This 0.2, they were given as the initial C, and then initial 0.2, and then HF is 0.04. So this is 0.04. 1:1 ratio, so this also supposed to be 0.04. And then 0.2 minus 0.04 equals 0.06. So that at 0.06, it is getting constant, but at 500 seconds. Clear that? Okay. Then KF given, we found this BF4 minus. So that rate equals to this. Then forward backward rates are equals at equilibrium. So I'm going to equalize that. So this is 0.04. And this is again 0.04. Just BF3 OH minus and HF. So 1 into 10 to minus 3. My darling. Correct? Everybody correct? See, it's really promising even if you have, let's say you have 35 MCQs, then 40 essay marks, then 75. You have, like, the borderline A pass, but still it is an A. So keep it up. Work well. Don't give up. Because the initial concentrations are 0 here. Products, there is no product. So you can't get initial. Initial go with reactants. You can't go with the product for initial. Okay. Organic question. Afra, can you explain this? Why? No, staying there. You can read the question because Rusiru said, anybody else that you feel like organic is little difficult? Difficult. Raise your hand if it is little challenging. Okay. Okay, I want Afra to explain this one. Afra. So we have whatever ABC. Afra, explain. Yeah, all. You are drawing everything. Then another point is there. No, before that, I'm going to exclude this because there are no hydrocarbon. So I'm going to omit this one. See, I can then have 1, 2, 3, 4, only 5. Only 5 structures. How come you cannot go through that? Okay, then they say F gives GHI. Others also going to have the same pattern. So they're supposed to have same skeletal structure. Okay, then Afra. And they say only B reacts with yeah, then we have only remaining aldehyde is this. So you can go with B easily. Then EI, you can go with that. And then again, so whoever gives 3 products has to come only with this one. Because here you can get only cis and trans. But here this side and this side you're going to get 2. Understood? Because here to this side or this side, it's same. Everybody, is it clear? So 3 products coming from C then. That's all, it's that easy. Saptala, was it challenging? Anuk, what were you thinking? Like, which part you were feeling challenging? Because you were not drawing all these possible structures here. Utta, Minadhi, darling, why you feeling like it's harder or challenging? Oh, 3 structures. Oh. When there are 3 structures, it's always coming from that, like, you know, the double bond is going to both direction when you are removing water molecule. Understood? That is a little hint here. Okay, then answering all these questions are easier. Make your record for the break. අද අපි MCQs කරේ නෑ වගේ. I don't think I would give this recording for next year. They would blame me. But I would give this to next year because the next year's paper become 24 paper that I'm explaining with you guys. Otherwise, couple of last papers, I'm always going with recordings because you guys are really established now. Before you guys leave, I want any sort of a negative feedback. Some sort of a negative something. To improve myself and to improve the brand. Manjulage වැඩක් තියෙනවනේ නේද මංජුලා? අම්මා මංජුලාට සමහර හොඳ තෑගිව හම්බෙනවා නේද? ඈ? Anything. Okay, can I move on? Oops. This part. Are you done here? See the beta naphthol still they are giving you? The last little thingy of theory note. And this stuff. Yeah, remember, they are not giving marks if you are not writing spreaded form. You have to write the spreaded form. You cannot get marks with writing C285. Always, whenever they can give that, you cannot write, memorize that, okay? Anybody written that? Yeah. I told you when we were doing like normal conversions, I'm just always asking you to write like separately. These, now you know that, okay? Remember that. It's in marking scheme. and this part. Can I move on? This part. Nothing to explain. Why Nile noise and primary carbocation. Oh, sorry. A primary carbocation unstable SN1. See, it is making this 5-membered intermediate. Tertiary carbocation more stable SN2. And then this one. See, they were given marks only to this structure and this byproduct. See here, this. And these two are for errors. Marks for errors means structure is supposed to be 100% clear, 100% correct. If they are given marks for errors, it simply means they consider that. Finish. Oh yeah. Let's get the break. Manjula, then break එකක් අරගෙන ටික කරමු. Duty break එකක්. Manjula, boxes ටික තියාගෙන එයාට ගන්න කියලා. මොකද මම ලොකු break එකක් දෙන්නේ නැහැ. ලොකු break එකක් දුන්නොත් අපිට වෙලා නැති. In a way, because I want to give you guys a sandwich kind of a thing, like homemade. Then you can only pick in case if you get some sort of a stomach problem. No, you guys have to not eat. You are not supposed to eat anything outside these days. Taking care of good health. It's a must because otherwise, like you're going to lose a couple of days if you get, the diarrhea kind of a condition. Okay, just get a couple of minutes. I'll be back. Hiya. No, I strictly instruct her and sir, don't show me food. Because I have wedding on this 10th November, I want to lose this already. So I'm trying to go there. Okay, hurry up. My girls looks very good. That's okay. Do you find anybody who does good job in English medium? Even I was just talking about that. So she does halfway in English, Sinhala. Huh? Other side now. No, like මම මංජුලාගෙන් අහුවා අද සිංහල ඉංග්‍රීසි කියලා මම කිව්වා අද මැඩම් සිංහල කියලා. කිව්වම නෑ නේ මැඩම් ඉංග්‍රීසි දාසිට තමයි. Like explaining in Sinhala. Halfway. That's really not acceptable because you cannot write Sinhala words. That's not good for. But even for that, teachers shouldn't do that. That's why it's saying teacher is supposed to guide students, not what students are expecting to do. Teacher has to do the best for students. What sort of a general explanation that you don't understand in English and you expecting to explain in Sinhala? Seriously. Then you shouldn't do advanced level in English. No, I'm not saying that. I mean, not you, I mean, like anybody. I didn't mean you. Okay, let's start. Question number 5. Calcium oxide reacts with water as shown below. When 200 grams of water, they are giving the temperature change and also the specific heat capacity. They want us to specifically calculate the amount of heat absorbed by this water. So mass is 100 grams. Then the answer is 42 kilojoules. What is the minimum mass of calcium oxide? So the molar mass is 56. They are saying here value is for this reaction 64 kilojoules per mole. So per mole it's 64. So that to release 64 kilojoules, they use per mole. 64 from per mole, then 42 from how much moles. You don't have to write these steps. I have written this for you to understand that. Then that is multiply with the molar mass is the mass. Part 3, they were given these values, calculate the enthalpy change. So I'm going with the state function method. Entropy and Gibbs free energy state function method. And then the reaction at 300, it's spontaneous. And they're asking assumptions. These two are independent of temperature. See, we have done these already. So do you feel like these questions are new questions? Come to the Okay, part 5. Predict the spontaneity of this one. So you can create this reaction. See, I have taken this is a question. This is a question equation. So I can create it using these two. We have done these two now. So I'm going to do the same for entropy. And then knowing the Gibbs free energy and entropy, you can calculate now the temperature, you can calculate Gibbs free energy. I mean the enthalpy and entropy. Because equation 1 plus 2 gives 3. And it's minus, reaction is no more spontaneous. Okay, this one. Gas is only water, so Kp is pH2O. Then to calculate Kc, Kp equals Kc RT delta N. See, they were given 3 marks to calculate the balancing coefficient. And RT joule mean Newton meter. Joule mean Newton meter. So this is the Kc. Give reasons briefly explain the effect on the equilibrium above. Solid calcium hydroxide is added, H2O gas. Okay, then Saptala, what did you write here? Then for that MCQ question? Oh, yeah, same thing. Seriously. Since solid concentration is constant, no effect from calcium hydroxide solid, then water is a product. When a product removed to generate back, a reaction moves forward according to the Le Chatelier principle. Need a comma here. To generate it back, otherwise it's like a backward reaction. Then part 3. Oh, I have the explanation, but I forgotten to get these pictures. Part 3. To determine the relationship between the pressure of water vapor produced and the mass of calcium hydroxide. So once the equilibrium reach at that is Kp, because this is the only we have now water, so the Kp equals the partial pressure of water here. So now it is reaching the equilibrium here. Correct shape 3 marks. For writing Kp here 3 marks. This is the mass of calcium hydroxide solid. Draw the expected graph this and briefly describe it. So I have written here, when calcium hydroxide is added, H2O gas will release by decomposition. So that releasing part is this part, starting then releasing. Once the system reaches equilibrium, which is P H2O equals Kp, become constant, excess, then this is constant, excess calcium hydroxide will remain in the container. Excess calcium hydroxide will remain in the container. I'm sorry, I've forgotten to get these pictures. Only the few part is missing, I guess. See, this is here. Then part C. Write the reversible reaction. This is given that Ksp, calculate the solubility 1 into 10 power minus 2. When you are putting this shape, I am really relaxed. When you are putting this thingy, I'm getting nervous. So don't draw this one, okay? Okay. Part 2 is that. Part 3, adding this, sodium hydroxide, see the hydroxide. Solubility decreases by common ion effect. Sodium chloride, solubility unchanged, no common ion effect. So again, you have the calcium here. So the solubility decreases, common ion effect. That's all they're expecting. This one. 1 is for units. Always 1 is for units. See, this is for units. Moving to question number 6. Methanol, water. So they are giving this dissociation. Given that hydroxide concentration, sodium acetate 0.1, volume is 1 cubic decimeter, Kb and Ka. For these, okay, so they are saying OH minus is this much, then formic is supposed to be exactly the same. Then subtract that one, but still equals to 0.1 because this is small, but they were not given marks for that part. So just substitute all these values, then Kb, and knowing Kw, you can get Ka. Am I, darling? Got it? You didn't do. Okay. pH of 0.1, then you want to find this H3O plus, which is x squared Now in KA, subject x squared, get the x, get the minus log 10 of that, pH equals to 2. Buffering. When 3.4 grams, which equals, divided by the molar mass, is the number of moles, then total volume is 50, then this is the concentration. I'm going with Anderson, then pH equals to 4. Clear? Got it? You didn't do? Oh. Buffering action. This is a buffer of a weak acid and its salt of strong base. Adding an acid, remove H plus this way. Adding a base, remove H minus this way. And this is for Minadi O. Who did this mistake last time? Minadi O. Babasara. Yeah. Got it now. Did you do this question? Okay. But you understand this. Then part B of this English medium one. Same normal information they were given. So ideal delta H equals to 0. Then the relationship is supposed to be same with each other. And this is normal rows greater. Then this is supposed to be greater, separately greater. So FAB is high mean, FAB is high. So that this is less than. The real value is supposed to be greater. Is this clear? So the less volatility, so this is supposed to be low now. And the other way around is this. Because FAB is now this greater, so the this is low volatility and this is high volatility. Here the low volatility and here the high volatility. Less interaction, more volatile. More interaction, less volatile. I know, even I'm just saying that, you are not getting confused. This one, the phase diagram. See, this question is, who did this question? Nobody? Is it harder? A little taking time, but this question is extremely easier. All these answers are very simple, easy answers. Normal boiling point, part 1. L and V. So this is L. This is the L1, the orange one, and then this is V1, normal boiling point and melting points. These lines are asking BT solid liquid, TC liquid vapor, T the triple point, NaCl adding, salt is ionic compound. So if you remember these, we talked about these configuration properties of vapor pressure, depression, and boiling point elevation. So this is the new one. This is supposed to be the new one. Is this clear? Decreasing. So new L prime and new V prime. Correct. Wow. See, that question is easier. This is actually maybe way easier. Let's see. All these questions are easier, I guess. Okay. Anybody who left like a lot of time once you done essay part fully? Like if you, because that is happening to a couple of these single medium students. And they are doing all these questions. If you do all these questions, they check everything and they are giving marks for higher questions. Like they are adding only higher mark questions. If you have more than enough timing after you checking and everything, if you feel like this question is easy, I will do this question. Let's say one question got 145, another question gets 140. So they just cut 140. They get 245 one. Understood? Okay. So do you want me to explain this? You guys know this zinc anode, and they were given these values as well. Not necessarily. You guys know everything. This is normal voltaic cell. Check answers. And physical state is a must. And then M equals, see, very, very primitive questions. M equals EIT equals M over VF, just substitute. Just, I don't know, this paper maybe is too easy, isn't it? This is too easy. Then part 7, zinc rod changes and the current is drawn from cell. Explain giving reasons. Zinc rod is the anode or the anode chamber. Conductivity increases. Zinc 2 plus produced by oxidation. SO4 minus pass through anodic chamber for electrical neutrality to maintain. Ion concentration is increasing so that the conductivity is increasing. Current is drawn from cell, the intensity of the color of the solution. Because we have only one copper rod, since copper 2 plus deposits on copper, if both sides are copper, that's all right. This is depositing, not releasing. So the blue color intensity is supposed to be decreasing. And then the ninth one, see, this is plus cathode, negative small one, anode, then this is again negative, reduction cathode. Since this is positive, this is again positive, oxidation anode. So the zinc cathode, copper anode. That's all then. Since connected to external voltage via electrochemical cell, Daniel cell now acts as electrolytic cell. So the terminals have swapped. So these two. See again. Could you get this answer easily? Like with no time? Or you took time? No. Anybody who took time to do this one? Did you do this question? Could you get answers? I have written everything here. Okay, anyway, these are the answers. See, that's again extremely easier. So if you separate hydrogen to water, nitrogen to ammonia, then you end up here. Then I have written like taking this ligating atom whatsoever. They were not expecting such. Then with the color, like 3 ions, 2 precipitates, 2 ions, no precipitate, 2 ions, 1 precipitate, 4 ions, 3 precipitate. So this question is like good question, but getting answer is really, really like easy for you guys, comfortable. Okay, then the answer part. I have written this, see, just be a little trickier, then you don't have to write like continuously. You can just write everything to this kind of a little table. I thought we would take time today, but යන්න කලින් මට සෝයි එකක් කියලා යනවානේ කවුරු හරි. I wish I would never see your faces. sitting here as a student. Sitting here as a student. I wish I would see your very beautiful faces saying, ma'am, I done that. I did it. That's what I'm expecting. Okay. You guys can do this. Don't worry. You guys can really, really do this. Because today is really promising day. Because whenever you were doing like bad, I was feeling really, really bad. And then your faces are like so down. But now I see this like beautiful, confident, like, you know, these energetic young faces. Okay. Maybe your other two subjects are okay. Papa, do you want me to kill you? Other two subjects are the best, not chemistry. Okay, raise your hand. Which the chemistry is the most favorable, most comfortable subject. Raise your hand if any other subject is most comfortable. That's good then. Menadi, are you raising your hand or not? She was just keeping her hand and just doing like this. Are you raising your hand? Are you just rubbing your face? Or is it? Did you raise your hand or not? What is the favorite subject? I mean the most favorable, not favorite. And it's good there. It simply means you are so much promising, not only with chemistry, you are doing better with other subjects as well. But let's say you are very comfortable with chemistry, simply mean you are reaching closer to whatever is 100, towards 100. I'm not saying 100. 100 is again, just listen that recording as well. 100 is a myth. I just told you guys just to encourage you guys. Okay, getting 100 is like a never happen. So don't worry about 100. Reaching whatever the highest is the target. Okay, don't worry about 100. I have given that one. Like when you say that you're going to reach 100, you feel really energetic and you feel like you can work more. I just want to give you guys that inspiration. So now I'm not expecting 100 marks from you. So don't worry about that. Okay. So the reagents given. See, again, even this syllabus, they are saying acid halide plus Grignard that you can join two identical R groups to acid halide. But still they were saying acid halide and Grignard is not in syllabus. Each year they are saying that, but they are giving marks. They are saying that, but they are giving marks. Okay, this one. Because you all did this yesterday, so you have a good memory, I guess. These two supposed to come with Grignard. So I'm gonna make Grignard having this part. See this part. This is the same red part. Then OH to BR, BR to MgBr. They were given marks even to this one or to this one because they were given this one. You guys want to make this one. So this one and this one both okay. These two are same. These two are same. Then the other part supposed to be the one which is reacting with PBr3. This one is also okay. But I have gone with this ester part. This time, sometimes they are not giving marks, but this time they were given marks for this intermediate. That's why I asked you guys to write that. If you're not writing that, you're going to miss these 8 marks. It's huge, 8 marks. I mean, 20 marks is 1 mark for final paper. So 8 mean like 0.5 you're losing. That's huge. And then, oh, see again this one. So even up to the last year, that's why I'm asking you guys this. If you understand this style, reaching 100, I'm saying again, is easiest. Remember, I told you always, guys, not writing these words. You have to write the full reaction mixture. So the last time they were given marks to H2 Lindler. But this time they were not given. See, in the marking scheme, they say no marks for Lindler. You have to write all these reagents. Let's write, because you have to write that, because otherwise the sodium comes to the other side as well. Understood? Because this side is free. 1 mole only because of you are adding sodium to one side. See, no marks if exceeding 5 steps. No marks. Do you understand that? Up to the very recently, they were giving a couple of marks. They are just reducing marks. This time they say no marks if you exceed more than 5 steps. And this part 2, H. Moving on. And this mechanism first. See, they have how they have given marks. You guys have to get to these points. See, this is, they were not expecting any of these resonance and no explanation. This time they were not expecting, that's why I didn't write that. But if you have written that, that's better. Keep it that way. If you have written all these resonance. I didn't write that because I want to show you guys a marking scheme. Because these are new papers. All papers, whatever the marking scheme, I'm changing. For new questions, I'm not changing marking scheme. Because this is the final, whatever. Moving on. Okay, these answers. 2 little conversions. Seriously, do you believe this? D part, if exceeds 3 steps, no marks. Remember, no marks. So strictly follow the instructions. Now, because students are getting so much talented, so they are trying to cut your marks. They don't want, like, the 5 students, 10 students, 20 students reaching 100 marks. So they are cutting marks. One step, 2 step, 3 step. 1 step, 2 step, 3 step. That's really like, this one, if you done wrong, I would show. Otherwise, can I go like this? Do you want me to explain anything? If you have done any mistake, I'll explain. If you couldn't get the answer, I would explain. The thing is, I have not written this in English medium. But if you want, I can go with the explanation. Anything that if you have got wrong answer. Anybody? Which one? A, B, C. Okay, after I want you to give explanation. Can I go with my explanation? Okay, see here. I wrote possible precipitations. Then E plus 1 another solution. E plus what? D and E, white precipitate. Okay, my first point is when you add B and E together, there is no precipitation. It simply means B is supposed to be amphoteric. And then E is supposed to be, because they were given all these 4, so this is supposed to be the basic, not acidic something. With bases, amphoteric are not dissolving. So then I've separated E, then knowing E, then I can add others. then just go through like with D, initial precipitation and then dissolution. Then this is the second point. Then this is supposed to be zinc nitrate. Now I know E, now I know D. Then I know already E to C precipitation. So that's definitely magnesium hydroxide white precipitation. So that the C is supposed to be magnesium sulfate. Clear that? Those are those three. So C, D, E confirmed. Then go with A and B. Barium chloride, sodium sulfate, B plus E, no precipitate. So if you go with either, there is no support. See, any of these no precipitate, no support there. But then this one, barium chloride and sodium sulfate together gives the barium sulfate white precipitate. Then magnesium sulfate, C and A. So C and A gives this precipitate. So A is supposed to be something coming with barium. Got it? Understood now? Okay. Anik, you did wrong this too. Dhoni, what part went wrong? Yeah, but you were being busy at this time. Little being hasty. Anybody else done this correct? You? Wrong. Why? Really? Are you okay now? I think this is the, after hours, your hint, the very first hint you got. I got this as the hint. Because then the precipitation getting dissolving in something, that something supposed to be sodium hydroxide, and then the precipitation supposed to get something with the amphoteric. Am I? We did discussion. Correct answers. Can I move on? Minati, are you okay now? And then this. Wow, zero. Good. You were saying inorganic is not good. You refresh. Now you're having the memory. Janudha? Wow, all are correct in this part. Anuk? Amaya? Correct. Okay. There are 7 equations. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4. Okay, 2019 onward papers, 5 times. Deepna has done 5 times. She became the district first. And moreover, I'm not happy with the district first if she was become like, the 50 or 60, 29% of the island. That is the amazing part. Asha. Are you guys trying with that? Just give it a try. Who knows where your luck is laying? Okay, done everybody? This one. Sample X has Fe2O3 and Fe3O4. I'm going to go with N1 and N2 moles, adding excess Ki and acid to oxidize or reduce all these Fe3 plus to Fe2 plus, because Ki I minus has to inside here, I minus has to oxidize to I2. Then the remaining, that I2, that I2 is converted into I minus, it's sulfate Cv given. And then taking another 25 out, adding potassium permanganate, that is oxidizing Fe2 plus to Fe3 plus, Cv of K-4 given. Okay, we cannot get one of these. We're going to get both together because both has iron and oxygen. So reactions, if you write, this conversion of Fe2 plus here, these are the equation number one and 2 here, see? 1 and 2 here. Equation number 1 and equation number 2. Either this way or this way, you can write anyway. Then that remaining I2 with thiosulfate, and then Fe2 plus this Fe2 plus equation number 4 here, Fe2 plus KMnO4, this equation. And I'm writing again, they have given marks for that, either here or here. I have written here because in the marking scheme, they were expecting you guys to define these two because they were given marks 2 and 2. If you're not writing that, see, I'm always asking if you are defining any symbol, you have to explain that. Then get the thiosulfate. Then I2 is half of that. Then in 100, that is in 25 cubic centimeter, but altogether you have 100 solution. So multiply with 100 divided by 25, and that is this. So that in Fe3O4 to O2, if you go with the first equation here, Fe3O4 to I2, 1:1 ratio, 1:1 ratio. So so all these are equal, same. Fe3O4 equals Ni2 equals N1. The same way, Fe2O3 to I2 from the second equation, that equals to N2, so that this actually equals to N1 and N2. So I'm just subjecting N1 for my easy substitution later. And then the second equation going with that KMnO4 thingy. So that this is a KMnO4. With the fourth equation, you have to multiply that by 5 to get Fe2 plus, but that is in 50 cubic centimeter. In 100, so you have to multiply that by 2, and that is this. Then Fe3O4 to Fe2 plus is 1:3. Then N1 is to 3N1. Then for Fe3O4 to Fe2 plus, you have 1:2, see? 1:2. So N2 is to 2N2. Then 3N1, 2N2. Together supposed to be equals to this 0.035. Then remember, I have subjected this N1 here. Then I'm going to substitute the 0.015 minus N2 to here. 0.015 minus N2. Then you're going to get N1 and N2, whatever the percentage or whatever it is, so you can get that then later. Anything you want to get from here? And then this page. Finish. Just listen. Again, this one, I'm actually last night, when I was checking the paper, then I saw this part. I first did the Sinhala medium one because later I got this English medium nice essay part. Structured essay is really nice with English medium, but the Sinhala medium one I got later. That's what happened. So this part I done like a couple of weeks ago. Then the English medium part I just completed last night, but I have forgotten, I mean, otherwise I will do this. Anyway, okay, I'm going to go with these questions. You guys can just listen. The following questions are based on the extraction of magnesium by Dow process. What I can do is, I would get photos of this one and I would write to the group if you want to check again later, okay? The English medium translation. Extraction of magnesium by Dow process. The first part, they're asking the raw materials. So that the bittern solution that is coming from seawater, then lime water and dolomite, limestone and dolomite, calcium carbonate or calcium carbonate, magnesium carbonate, then conceptual. Then they are expecting balanced chemical equations. So during the production of calcium oxide, so you are getting calcium oxide, and then from the dolomite again you are getting calcium oxide and magnesium oxide. During the production of magnesium hydroxide, the second step, so you are making calcium hydroxide addition of water, And then you have to show that it is releasing this OH minus separately. And that OH minus is reacting with magnesium 2 plus to produce magnesium hydroxide. There are 5 steps. In the third step, reaction between magnesium hydroxide and HCl. Fourth step, burning strongly to remove the water. See, 6H2O to 4H2O. And then fusing magnesium chloride and hydrolysis. So using the graphite anode and the steel cathode. These are the reactions. Then they are asking industrial uses of magnesium alloys and lighter parts of these helicopters and vehicle bodies, grenade, fireworks, medicines made of magnesia, to remove sulfur from molten iron, cathodic protection. Unfavorable impacts of Dow process, CO2 which release from burning of limestone and dolomite contributes to global warming, and also burning of petroleum for getting this higher energy or higher temperature for electrolysis, again releasing carbon dioxide, which is contributing to global warming. Moving to part B. So they were given these pollutants. Then they are asking, pollutant directly contributes towards increasing of ozone layer, that is NO2. And then Anup, NO2 coming from these vehicle emissions can do this. Okay. Then the next part, 2 pollutants to contribute to reduction of ozone. Yeah, any of these. And then they were expecting these reactions. I would post anyway this and rather go into this recording and check this. It's easier for you to read this again when I'm posting this part separately. Then these pollutants which cause photochemical smoke. These are small hydrocarbons. Okay, then the next part. 2 pollutants that absorb IR and remain stable in a longer period. Any of these. You can write any of these. And the behavior is called the greenhouse effect by absorbing IR radiations. Then water pollutants and water quality parameters. These are the pollutants. They can change pH or conductivity or conductance, which release acidic molecules. So this is acidic molecule, and also 1 hydrogen with chlorine is acidic. So you can write these 2 together. And here it's releasing OH and H water molecules. So these are neutral molecules releasing. Then this one, they want us to calculate this number of CH2 molecules releasing. What is the question? Last question. Calculate the CH molecules given that molar mass is 226. Let's say this number of molecules, CH2 groups are each is 14N, but you have 2 14N, 2 CH2N times. Then 28N supposed to be the 140, because if you subtract this, 86, this is the equation. So 226 minus 86 is 140, then divide by 28. So N equals to 5. So they are supposed to be 5 CH2 groups. Okay, anything else you want to discuss with me? We have time. Anything you want to discuss with me this paper? Anything with anything related to chemistry? Okay, everybody got your admission with you now. Still you didn't get IDs with you. Why? It's on the way. Anu, where's your ID? Oh, but still they allow you to go to exam hall and sit for the exam. Only one last thing is same thing I would say. Don't get nervous. Chuttak hari upset your not during the exam, but even before that, if you feel like getting. And the other thing, now this time is the time that you have to stop doing these all those like crazy model papers. Don't go with model papers. Now go with exactly exam style. Because for physics they were not changing, maths they were not changing, chemistry they were not changing, only for biology. But still for biology we have like I guess almost like 10 papers, 19, 20, 21, 19, 20, 21, 22, 8 papers, 4 past papers and 4 prototypes. So it's given 8 papers. Just go with them like a couple of more times and create your own questions with biology. Almost all the time students are saying whatever the questions they practice on their own, writing the question and writing the answer. I remember Deepna said 3 out of 4 questions she has practiced came to the final exam. Then how happy you would be. You are just writing like, you are just drawing a simple diagram. Don't get nervous. And whatever comes to you, it's not only for you, it's to everybody. And the other thing, you have more than enough time for you to practice. If you feel like something is missing, just forget that, because I don't want 100 marks. Whatever the parts you already done and you have the practice, go with that part and continuously practice with that. Getting something new to reach a couple of like few marks is not that important. Rather, whatever the marks that you already plan to get, target on that. Okay. And like don't let anybody to discourage you. That is also happening. Like students would saying another part taking also on. Don't let anybody to get to you, because you guys also have a good brains and good logical critical thinking. Like what can come to you. Jealousy is playing. And very recently I heard ශිෂ්‍යත්ව පාස් වෙච්ච ළමයි දෙන්නෙක්ගෙන් එක්කෙනෙක්ට one is passed, the other one is failed. අර fail වෙච්චි අම්මා yogurt එකට poison දාලා අර ළමයට දීලා diarrhea වෙන්න කියලා දීලා තියෙන්නේ. But it was the high dose, so the kid මැරිලා. නැත්නම් එළියට එන්නේ නැහනේ diarrhea එකක් කිව්වොත් එම් diarrhea එකට බේත් කරලා ගෙදර ගියානේ. එහෙම දෙයක් කරලා මැරෙන්නේ. I heard that. So there are such situations in Sri Lanka. නිසා හැමදේම හරියම පරිස්සමට එළියෙන් කන්න එපා. එකකින් දෙකක් කන්න එපා. Even when you are crossing the roads, අම්මිගේ හරි තාත්තිගේ හරි අතින් අරගෙන ඔයගොල්ලෝ ලොකු වෙන ඔයගොල්ලන්ට එහෙම අල්ලන්න ඕනේ නැහැ. මේ දවස් ටිකේ එච්චර පරිස්සම් වෙලා ඉන්න හැම පැත්තකින්ම I remember පුන්සලා that I was giving same lecture to everybody. ඊළඟ දවසේ කියනවා අනේ මැඩම් මට හරි ඇක්සිඩන්ට් එක. මම අහුවා මොකද්ද කියලා. අම්මි පොටලා තියපු යකඩ අර motor and pistol that thingy පෙරලිලා ඇවිල්ලා එයාගේ කකුලට වැටුණා. ඉතින් තුවාල කකුල කොරගා ගහගෙන ගිය සතියක් විතරයි. මේ ගෙදරදී ඒක නිසා ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. ඒකට ඒකේ අර නීවොත්තක් මොනවද වෙලා ප්‍රශ්න ගොඩක් ඉතින්. So accidents are possible. ඔයාලගේ whatever the writing hand and your eyes are the most important right now. ඒ ටිකට මොකවත් වෙන්නේ. ඒ කියන්නේ හිතන්නකෝ ඔයගලන් පෙන්සිල් එකක් sharp කරන්න හරි like the cutting a mango, cutting an apple ඒව කරන්න එපා මේ දවස්වල. ඒ කන්න නැතත් නිකන් ඉන්න. ඒවා කන්න ඕනේ නැහැ නේද? Because I know your parents are like diamonds in like the most precious thing. Kids are always precious for parents. But make it the other thing. The highest privileges. This is the only time you can get the highest privileges. See what's going to happen once you've done the exam. I think the first choice, the second choice students having that experience. Not worth like a penny. Ganan when I chuta dasak then අත්තර පාට ඔක්කොම දෙනවා ඊට පස්සේ පුතේ පොල් ටිකක් ගන්න මේ කොස් අරගෙන අත්තු ගන්න I have the experience Aranya, isn't it? Yeah, they do that. Make ළමයි you have to practice with this and that and everything. Oh my God. So they would give you guys this 1 week like the leisure time. Then you have to come back to the normal life. Okay, when you are coming to the second shy or when you are whatever you are planning. And you guys done this English medium, so you don't want to improve your English, but in the meantime, like after the exam, let's have a little discussion after the exam, what you're going to do after the exam, not wasting your time now. Okay, anything, if you don't have anything to discuss, discuss with me. You guys can leave now. Let me end the meeting, otherwise this recording